for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
Get ready to understand the real deal with our team. Exclusively, we're revealing the truth behind recent performance and the strategies that could turn the season around. If you're a true Yankees fan and don't want to miss a single detail, this is your spot. Subscribe now and become part of our community. My friends and loyal New York Yankees fans, it's a pleasure to be here with you for another in-depth analysis of our beloved team. As always, I bring you the hardest information straight from the source, so you can stay on top of everything that's going on behind the scenes with the Bronx Bombers. Let's be frank, the situation isn't the best. The New York Yankees are going through a challenging period, and a big name hasn't hesitated to speak openly about his struggles. Paul Goldschmidt, yes, our first baseman, a fundamental piece of our lineup, is feeling the weight of the moment. Our team, which had been showing consistent performance, had a June to forget, to be honest. To stay atop the American League East, we need winning streaks, and that has been a constant problem over the last 30 days. The truth is, consistency has abandoned us, and that's a major concern for all of us. Goldschmidt, who is a Hall of Fame caliber player, has had his presence at the plate practically nullified. And it's not just him, my friends. A large part of our roster seems to be stuck. In 25 games in June, he's posted a batting average of just .231 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Numbers that, let's be honest, are far below what we expect from an athlete of his level. Aaron Boone, our manager, has tried everything. Rest days, lineup adjustments, but nothing seems to be working for the 37-year-old player. It's frustrating to see talent like is not clicking, and most importantly, Goldschmidt himself is aware of it. After the team's most recent loss to the Oakland A's, he was direct and honest about what's happening, making no excuses for his lack of success at the plate. He said, and I quote his words, "I feel good, I feel great, but I haven't been playing well the last few weeks. Maybe not this whole month. It's hurt our team." This is the statement of a true leader who takes responsibility and acknowledges the impact of his performance on the collective. This shows Goldschmidt's character, a player who, despite the phase, maintains integrity and commitment to the team. The Yankees' record in June so far is 12 wins and 13 losses. We've scored only 98 runs and given up 85. This includes multiple losses to the Boston Red Sox, which always hurts, and a shameful 7-0 loss to Oakland, a result we simply cannot accept. Things are not good, and there's no denying it. This situation will likely force management to move even more aggressively during the MLB trade deadline, looking for a spark, something that can reignite the team as we approach the second half of the season. But above all, we'll need our future Hall of Fame first baseman Goldschmidt to step up. Without his success, the team loses a key, vital piece of our star-studded roster. It's a piece that honestly we might not be able to recover this season if he doesn't return to his ideal form. The pressure is on him, and we know he has the ability to overcome it. Goldschmidt's lack of offensive impact has been noticeable. When he's not producing, the pressure falls on other hitters, and the lineup loses the depth and threat that characterize it. On a team aiming for the World Series, every player needs to be at their best, especially those with the caliber of a future Hall of Famer. Expectations are high, and rightly so. We as fans invest our passion and expect results. June was a cold shower, but there's still time to turn this situation around. The team needs a jolt, and Goldschmidt's return to his usual form would be the main one. It's a challenge, yes, but a challenge that he and the team are capable of overcoming. Now, shifting gears a bit, but still in the realm of speculation and strategic moves, I bring you exclusive information about what the Yankees are looking for in the market to give our team a boost. Our team is looking for a boost, and that could come with a change of scenery for some players. Hot sources directly from our guru John Heyman indicate that the Yankees will consider infield help with a special focus on third base, as they will consider moving Jazz Chisholm Jr. to second base, where he is almost Gold Glove caliber. The Yankees like a Luis Rengifo, a change of scenery candidate in Anaheim. This is bombshell information and deserves our attention. The main goal for the Yankees at this trade deadline seems to be solidifying Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second base. a position where he is extremely comfortable and where his defensive talent can shine, almost with Gold Glove caliber. This would give us the necessary flexibility to look for a new name at third base before we get too deep into the regular season. And of course, the search doesn't stop there. Reports indicate that we also have interest in versatile player Isaiah Kiner-Falefa of the Pittsburgh Pirates, who has already had a stint with the Yankees and knows the organization well. He's a player who offers versatility and experience, something that's always welcome. Speaking specifically of Luis Rengifo, he's had a somewhat disappointing season for the Angels this year, with a batting average of just 220 in 73 games, with 4 home runs and 18 RBIs, numbers that at first glance aren't impressive. However, he's shown some recovery in recent weeks, posting his best month of the season in June with a batting average of .236 and 3 of his 4 home runs. This sign of improvement is what intrigues our front office. New York is hoping that Rengifo can prove to be a new starter candidate, a piece that can propel us on our path to the postseason. An infielder with his potential probably won't come cheap, my friends. But from what I'm hearing, the Yankees may be willing to make an impact, to make a bold move to finalize our roster. If the front office believes that Rengifo is just a change of uniform away from hitting .300 again, they'll be very curious to find out, and we as passionate fans will be too. The possibility of adding a player with that potential who can benefit from a new environment and the pressure of playing in New York is something that excites us. Rengifo's infield versatility is a key point. He can play both second and third base, which would give Aaron Boone more options and lineup flexibility. Acquiring a player like him isn't just about current numbers, but about the potential he can develop in a new environment with the structure and support the Yankees offer. We know our scouting is top-notch, and if they're eyeing Rengifo, it's because they've seen something special that can be refined. The transition of Chisholm Jr. to second base is a smart move, capitalizing on his defensive skills and opening up a spot for a hitter who can bring more consistency to third base. The trade market will be buzzing, and the Yankees need to be surgical in their choices to ensure the roster is ready for the final stretch of the season. The current situation of the Yankees demands quick and effective answers. The less than expected performance of key players like Goldschmidt, combined with the need to strengthen our infield, puts the front office under intense scrutiny. The MLB trade deadline will be crucial for the team's immediate future. We cannot afford to wait for things to sort themselves out. We need concrete and decisive actions. Paul Goldschmidt's statement reflects the frustration that many of us are feeling, but it also shows the mentality of an elite athlete who holds himself accountable and understands the importance of his role on the team. It's fundamental that he finds his form again, because a Goldschmidt at his peak is a terror for opposing pitchers and a catalyst for our offense. His ability to change the game with a single hit is something we cannot do without. The search for an infielder like Luis Rengifo or Isaiah Kiner-Falefa indicates that the Yankees are aware of the roster gaps and are looking for solutions in the market. The idea of moving Jazz Chisholm Jr. to second base is interesting and could optimize his defensive skills while also opening up space for a reinforcement at third base. These are strategic moves that show the front office is thinking ahead and looking for the best combinations for the team. However, the urgency is real. Recent losses, especially to teams like the Oakland A's, are a wake-up call. We cannot lose pace in the AL East and let our rivals pull ahead. The second half of the season demands that the team be in its best shape, and that means we need all our players performing at a high level and, if necessary, new pieces that can add immediate value. The pressure on Aaron Boone and the coaching staff is also palpable. Adjustments need to be made, and the game strategy needs to be reviewed. What worked at the beginning of the season may not be working now, and there needs to be the ability to adapt. Yankees fans are demanding, and rightly so. We expect excellence, and what we saw in June was not excellence. Roster management and the ability to make necessary adjustments are crucial at this point in the season. The front office and coaching staff need to be aligned to make the right decisions. It's not just about acquiring new talent, but about optimizing what we already have. The potential is there, but execution needs to improve drastically. The challenge is great, but the reward, if we can overcome this phase, will be even greater. The team's resilience will be tested, and we as fans will be here supporting and demanding, because this is our passion, our team, the New York Yankees. To finish up, the question is, what do you, the fans, think of these latest moves and the current situation of our team? Do you agree with Goldschmidt's assessment of his performance? Do you believe that pursuing players like Rengifo is the right way to strengthen the team? Leave your opinions in the comments. I want to know what you think. And to always stay up to date with the latest news, in-depth analyses, and exclusive insights about the New York Yankees, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to receive all notifications, and share this video with your fellow fans. Together, we are the strongest voice of the Yankees nation. Let's go, Yankees!